Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere.
And it's Mike.
And this is Talk About It. Hashtag Talk About It. The date is... Well, that's your job. Let me just let you do that because I never know the date.
It's the 12th of May, guys.
Yeah, it's
2016.
the 12th of May 2016. This is going to be coming out on Saturday, so that's the 14th. And yeah, let's get into... first topic, which is...
As you can hear from our voices and our accents, and as you should know already, we're from the London.
We're from London.
The London, you know. We're from the UK, London specifically. And yeah, recently the talk of the town or the talk of the country has been someone called Azealia Banks.
Yeah. Azealia Banks is a rapper from the US. She's a female rapper. She had a song that popped off... years ago, that 212 song, which I thought was so
whack.
crap.
Yeah.
So crap.
This is me just being unbiased. I've never liked her music.
Yeah, I've always thought that her music was really, really whack. Wow, the mic just keeps on moving. I've never ever liked her music whatsoever. And yeah, the other day she tweeted some wild things basically. First of all, she started dissing Zayn Malik.
I didn't even see all of that. So
I think basically Zayn apparently she feels that Zayn Malik copied her, or someone in his team copied her like ideas from one of her videos. I don't even know what video it was because I don't watch her stuff because I think that she's whack. But like he had a coloured eye, she had a coloured eye. There was someone with body paint in the video. There was someone with body paint in her video, and he had a heart tattoo on his... What's this part of your body called? I don't know.
rib.
Abdomen. Yeah, it's rib. And she had a heart tattoo on her rib also, and she put up the side-by-side photos. And I forgot what she actually said with it. Do you have the article with the tweets?
I've got.
Does it show it from the genesis? Does it show it from the start?
No, not kind of.
Because he basically subtweeted her and said his act was too good for her or something like that. And then she started getting into a super Kanye rant, basically.
She basically, I can see that she said acting like a white boy, pretending to be black, and said, "Do you understand that you are a sand nigger who emulates white boys' renditions of black malehood?" ?
Yeah. That's the sort of thing that she was tweeting.
She's been on this thing about other cultures stealing black music from time. Like this has been something that's on her heart. And you know what? I think this is all just like Iggy Azealia. That's where it all stems for her. Iggy Azealia, she feels stolen her name and has blown. And she's a white female rapper that she's way bigger than her. And like she just has something against any other cultures.
I don't even know who I'd say has the better music out of them, because like both of their music is...
They're both whack, but...
I think Iggy has more hits. Like she's probably got better songs. On her last album, she probably had better songs, but anything she's released since then has been like super mediocre. So I don't even know. They're both just releasing trash at the moment.
Garbage, yeah. But
yeah, she said all that sort of shit to Zayn Malik, and was just being generally racist towards him and just terrible, on Twitter and whatnot. Like she was just being very savage. She
only
put no
fat
respect
English
on his name.
people who eat boxed Tesco sandwiches listen to UK radio at this hour.
Okay, that is that's a real tweet. Like I can understand that. But I don't even know what time was it when she tweeted that.
This was 6:50 a.m. I don't know if that's...
Because I don't
know if that's UK time
I don't
or
listen
American
to
time.
fucking radio at all, but I can understand the stereotype she's visualizing. Even though it's wrong to generalize and whatnot. But what we're talking... Whoa, shit, nearly dropped my phone. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't have a case on it, so that was
mad catch.
That was stress, yeah. Reflexes, bro. Out here. But basically,
she went on to talk about UK rap.
Yes, she started to talk about UK rap, and that's when things changed up. That's when
I started seeing it,
getting
basically.
involved. Yeah,
because I don't really have Zayn Malik.
I don't give a shit about
on my Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't have that on my circle, so I didn't see those tweets. But I saw just like bare people just getting onto Azealia Banks about like how she's not respecting the grime thing and rap and whatever. So I went and researched.
Yeah.
I went and done some investigation, see what she's saying. And she was like saying the UK really can't rap though. UK rap is just a disgrace to rap culture in general. UK rappers never have swag. It's always forced. And there was loads more like saying grand shit and just dissing in it. And I was just thinking like,
first of all, I don't know how she can be saying such a thing so audaciously when she's not even like one of the top rappers. Like, but I understand people can have their opinion. People can have their opinion whether they're a good rapper or not. But if I like as an artist, I wouldn't come out and say someone's shit publicly for no good reason. I'd say that like with my brethrens or whatnot and have a conversation. If I think someone's shit, I'll say it. But I'm not going to go out in the public and start saying that someone's shit unless I really believe that they make super trash music. I'm not just going to go generalize a whole city of people and stuff like that. No, but there's so many rappers that she probably hasn't heard from the UK. Once you start generalizing, you lose the argument. Like it's just
that's true.
It's just a silly thing to do. But I don't honestly. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. I think she's got mental problems. I don't think she's right in the head. I don't think she's normal at all.
I think she's dealing with a lot of like problems. Probably. Like she's dealing with problems with herself, like for her to be attacking just everyone around her because she goes on loads of Twitter rants.
Yeah.
But this one to me is like it feels personal to me personally because obviously I'm from the UK. I love grime music. I love UK rap music. I even know some UK rappers. Oh, I'm sitting next to a UK rapper now.
Yeah.
Like you get what I mean. So obviously like, it felt personal to me. Like usually I don't care, you know, when celebrities go on Twitter rants or whatever. I'm just like, oh, this is funny. But there were certain moments which was hilarious though, like in her Periscope where she was mimicking like grime flows and
Is it?
Don't remember when I showed you on the Periscope, she's like that
sounded like fucking
Migos.
Migos.
Like trap though, yeah. So she's
like, really, you've got some of the most like trash rappers. Not talking about Migos. Don't anyone get that misconstrued, yeah? Because Migos are like, Lord praise the Migos for them making the greatest
and Takeoff are trash.
The greatest exercise music ever to be made. Yeah, I love working out to the Migos. It just hypes me up. I love playing the Migos in the morning. It gets me ready for the day. But there are so many mediocre rappers and terrible rappers in the US. How can you start saying the fucking UK can't rap? Like that's
said it's a disgrace to rap culture.
It's just so ignorant. It's so ignorant. But
do you know what's crazy? From the music I've heard of hers, it sounds like there's a lot of UK influence as well.
Yeah,
that's what the crazy thing about it is. That's why I'm just like raw.
I think she had a old tweet or something saying, I wish I was from London or the UK.
Yeah, I saw that come back up as well.
It's so hypocritical. I don't know what she's on right about now or why she done it. But her account got suspended as well. Yeah, today. We can't get into her account. We can't access it. It has been suspended by Twitter. Twitter's put her on timeout. Did you see my tweet to Steph London? And yeah, I saw that. I don't even know who Steph London is. You don't know? No, she's like, in my opinion, like the best female artist we've got here. I think she's gonna go really far. I'll play you some of her music after. You can just look at her and then you can just. Yeah, she looks nice. She's decent. Yeah, she's very decent still. But no, I think her music's good as well. But anyway, yeah. So I tweeted her and who else did I tweet? Lady Leisha. Lady Leisha never replied. But Steph London replied, said, poor girl needs help. She's suffering from culture crisis. Listen to the music she makes. Must be that what's driving her mad. And then she said, plus she wasn't saying that when she made that dead tune with Shiesty, brackets no offense to Shy. So she's even worked with UK female artists. And Shiesty sent for her a few years ago. Is it? Yeah, she sent a diss track for her, like, I don't know why it was. Shiesty tweeted she's a dickhead. Yeah. So like, I don't know, like, so it seems like obviously this couldn't have come out of nowhere, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't think she just woke up one day and was like, fuck UK music. I feel like she's had something against UK music for a while, and because we're getting so much limelight right now and it's just blowing up right now and her career is just going lower and lower. Bruv, if your career's shitty, yeah, the best thing to do is to work on great music. Yeah, that's what Drake. Did you see the Drake interview? What did he say? In one interview, he said something about
just make the music, innit? Just let the music do the talking. That he was like saying that's why I don't really
he doesn't
get involved. He was like, that's why I don't get involved with all this social media shit, blah blah. I just make the music.
Most people don't know her like Azealia Banks for her music. They know her for being crazy on Twitter and doing this sort of bullshit. Like that's what they know her for. And that's pretty sad. Like if you're a musician
and your controversy is louder than your music. That's probably what she hates as well. But then she's adding fuel to the fire. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, it's just. But basically, the question I want to ask is, wait, let me get my notes up because I've forgotten the question now. Do we have enough great mainstream rappers? Like, who's really popping in the UK right about now? We got Skepta, we got Stormzy. They're pretty good.
Yeah, we had this discussion before because I was trying to say that Chip's popping and you don't agree.
I don't think Chip's in the mainstream right about now, though. Like, I think he was in the mainstream at a time, but I don't know. I don't know if his impact is still as big as it was when he was doing the pop stuff, to be honest.
I personally think it is.
Yeah, but that's because you're seeing it through your lens. So I haven't questioned enough people to see like how Chip is actually doing right about now. I don't know what his sales figures are. He hasn't released an album or anything. He released a couple EPs, but I don't think those are taken as seriously as like a proper album body of work. If he had just put them together and said this was an album, then people may have paid more attention to it. But I didn't see no one talking about the Believe and Achieve EPs.
So
really.
So for you, the only people that are in the mainstream is Skepta and Storms.
Skepta, Stormzy, maybe Wretch.
You think
Professor
Wretch
Green
is popping more than Chip? And Professor Green?
Professor Green hasn't made something in ages.
He's ghost.
But
he's no way mainstream.
His albums sell. His albums sell. And I think if he came out with another album, all the white people would buy it. I think it would do something. I think he is mainstream. I think people in other countries probably know about him.
I don't think he's popping more than Chip. 100% not. And
not right now.
And I don't think Wretch is either.
Not to you, and not to me, because Wretch hasn't really been putting stuff out.
Wretch is mainstream?
Because he's still putting out these
mixtape with Avelino.
Yeah, I heard that.
Guy, he's shit. That Wretch is dead.
I don't think Avelino's shit, and Wretch isn't dead. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wretch is falling off.
What are you talking? No, he hasn't.
What's his last banger?
He put out a single the other day. When I listened to his last single, so it was in a church or something.
Yeah, that when he put on the loafers.
I don't know if he was wearing loafers.
I remember he was wearing the hood clothes at the beginning.
But I didn't.
Loafers.
I wasn't really feeling it. But I understand it was just a money making song, innit? It was just
I didn't even hear that on radio.
Let's hit the charts, and I don't know if
even when I skip past the music channels, I don't really see him.
I'll
see TV Patrick here and there.
Yeah, Tiny Temper, he's a mainstream rapper. Sorry,
he's mainstream.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about Tiny.
He's a bad example.
So if
we can't do we have him to defend.
No, but we're still talking about who's our mainstream rappers, and then we're gonna discuss are there enough good mainstream rappers. So Tiny Temper is there. He is a mainstream rapper. He's just not good. Like, he's not a good representation of the skill that we have over here in the UK. Yeah, but when's the last time Dizzy released something?
It's been a while, that's the thing, yeah.
And what he had been putting out for the past couple of years wasn't rap. It was dance. He was making his dance shit, and I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest.
So then really, it's just Skepta and Storms.
Right now, we have Skepta and Stormzy, and Tiny Temper.
They're better than a lot of people in America.
Well, if you're talking about, are you talking about the good mainstream rappers that we have right now?
That's what you said. You said all the mainstream rappers. You said
if we're talking about just mainstream rappers, then Tiny Temper's in there.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about good mainstream rappers, then he drops out.
Yeah, he drops out. Then it's just Skepta and Storms.
I don't think that's enough.
No, that's not enough at all.
I don't think it's enough.
It's not enough.
It's mad that we only have two really big popping artists.
It's not really. When you think about it, we live in England.
Yeah,
we need to remember we live in England
over here, innit?
It's a complete different market.
Doesn't really have a market.
Yeah, it's a complete different market. It's starting to change. Hopefully, it stays longer. But like every time I'm watching these interviews of all these grime artists, they're just all on the thing. Like their mind state is, you know what, London and England all have like a short music attention span. Like it's. Like this happens, like it will be grime, and then it will then it will be like drum and bass, then it will be dubstep, then it will be dance, and then it will be house, and now it's gone back to grime. You know what I mean? Like whatever's popping at the time. So it's like they're thinking it may not stay around for long, but we're just gonna stay on this, and I hope it does stay around for long, and I hope one day Grime, and I've said it to you before, that Grime can be as big in the UK charts as rap is in the US charts.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Because Skepta's album is like, it was number one midweek. So
apparently it might be number one.
It might. I don't know if it'll stay number one though.
But
I don't think it'll stay number one because he's battling Beyonce and stuff. But then look at the names that he's battling with though. You got like he's definitely gonna get top 5, and that's a sick achievement. Yeah. Stormzy just
who else
got
do
gold.
we have? Stormzy hasn't put out an album.
He hasn't put out an album yet. No, we definitely don't have enough mainstream, fam. But it's a complete different market.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like, if we're talking about who's popping in the underground of the UK, then you got to throw in different people like Section, 6-7, Chip, JME.
Section did release that album. I think Section are hitting the mainstream right about now, to be honest. I think they are. I think they're crossing over. I think loads of white people are listening to them. And like, obviously the hood people are listening to them. Well, not obviously. Some hood people are listening to them, I guess.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are still are.
Some of them are listening to 6-7.
I don't know if Section are mainstream though. I don't know. Have they ever charted? Did their album chart?
I don't know if that album charted, to be honest.
Let me check. Because you're trying to say... do you know who you're saying is... Like, we can't put Section in that... You're saying the mainstream artists, rappers in the UK is Skepta, Storms and Tiny. That Section aren't hitting what their numbers. Like views, what you gotta put in like views, like as in not views that album.
They get views though. So when Section Boys put something out, they get.
But they
views.
don't get Stormzy views or Skepta views,
probably
or Patrick
not.
views.
See if did they get any? No, they got mobile
go on
award.
charts.
Don't Panic went 36 in the UK, so it's top 40, and in UK R&B it went 3. UK downloads it went 15. So they done
well.
Cool still.
They done well
for a rap.
So is that mainstream
album? Yeah, because it's hitting the charts, I guess.
Well, I guess JME's mainstream as well.
JME is mainstream, I guess. Is he? I don't feel like he is, but I think he is. Like, because Grime is so big at the moment. Because Grime is so big at the moment, people are looking at JME.
If it's hitting charts, basically.
If it's hitting the charts, basically. That is our requirement for mainstream right about now. Yeah, streams and sales.
So it doesn't matter how many views you're getting. It doesn't matter if you're selling out shows.
That adds to it. But you can do that with just being an underground artist and having a core fan base who comes out to see you.
Then 100%. I don't think we do. We don't have enough. The question is, do we have enough good UK mainstream artists?
Yeah, I guess do Section Boys count as 8 artists, or do they just count as 1? Nah, they count as 1 because they don't deliver enough verses on each track by themselves.
I wouldn't even if the question is, do we have enough good UK mainstream artists? They're not good. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't if I had to pick an A team of UK artists to battle US artists. I'm not gonna put Section Boys in my team. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
You know, in wrestling when you got your 5, you got to 5 versus 5 tag team.
Versus
I'm not gonna tag in Section to battle. You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not gonna choose that.
Their album was sick though. They made great music for that album, and ever since then, every single track has just been whack to me personally. I just haven't felt.
You think the album's
anything. Great? I think it's a great piece of work. It's a great body of work.
I think it's alright.
No, it was a very good album. I would say that I prefer it to Skepta's album.
Really?
I would say that. I would rather like put on a Section Boys album and listen through that than listen to Skepta's album. But I don't really like grime like that. I prefer rap and whatnot. Yeah, it gives me that Migos flow, that Migos energy that I need in the morning to get ready to get into some work and do all that sort of shit. So that's the kind of music that I'm listening to right about now. That sort of active music, and like grime gives that feeling to other people. It just doesn't do it for me. I just don't like grime. It's just really not for me. Yo, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to check out the full podcast, you can click on the SoundCloud link in the description, or you can search for Jay Cartere or talk about it in the podcast section of the iTunes store, and you can find us there. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you,